right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth, and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, and just want to go into a lesson, dealing with moving, with purpose, moving with purpose. All right, because over here in Western culture in the West, all right, we've been brought up, to move in vanity. You look at the culture of our people, it's a lot of vain things, okay, that have become a standard, for our culture. Okay, a pair of shoes, a purse. Okay, you look at the culture of our people, they judge you by what type of purse a woman has, type of shoes, a man has, what type of car. It's a really vain society. Okay, and then all those people that amass all these vain things, and you look at them, if you strip those things from them, they really won't serve no purpose. Okay, but one thing about this wisdom, this truth, this ministry, it has brought us back to our purpose, which has brought us back to being a people of value, man. And it begins with discipline. See, one thing about it, as a man and a woman, this society, stripped discipline from us. It gave us a do as thou wilt doctrine, man, which devalued us, man. Okay? But one thing is we come back to the truth, we come into discipline. All right, and I want to get that, because wisdom, all right, begins with discipline, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 14. It said, "Who seeketh her early, all right, and her is wisdom, shall desire her, all right, so like who seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors." Okay, to think upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watches for her shall quickly be without care. Okay, and see, the reason why we, with this wisdom, we find ourselves to be without the cares of this life, all right, because we understand that that's vain. Those things serve no real purpose. Okay, me having a particular type of car wouldn't serve no real purpose for me running a household, for me serving Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. That car wouldn't serve a purpose, man. Okay? There's nothing wrong with having nice things, not a knock to any brother and sisters that have nice things. Okay? But just speaking on, just putting the emphasis on purpose. Okay? Having popping bottles at the club, okay, getting a lot of likes on social media, all right, those things are vain. So and it's people that live their life, their whole self-esteem is based on vain things. You got men, their self-esteem is attached to how much money they make a year and the car they drive. Their self-esteem is attached to, okay, how women react to them. Okay, their self-esteem is attached to how popular they are in the world, man, how much clout they got in the world. Okay, but as we gain wisdom, our self-esteem is not attached to that, man. Now we see value in maturing in this truth, man, maturing and understanding. Just the basic handling our day-to-day affairs as men. Even you women, that believe and follow, man. Okay, now we get value from that. So this wisdom is making us without care, because a lot of depression that we see in the earth is based on the vain things that people don't have. People scroll up and down social media comparing their life to other people. That's vanity, man. Those things really serve no purpose, man. That's why there's really no need for social media. Brothers and sisters got it, okay? But there's really, people. There's people, okay, that would go into deep depression if they didn't have social media, if they didn't get to see people liking, their pictures and commenting and praising them. There's people that will go into deep depression without that, man. Okay, because they have no true purpose in reality, man. See, when you have purpose in reality, you really don't even care about the affairs of this world like that, man. When you serve a real purpose in reality, man. Okay, and this truth has brought us back to our reality, to who we are, man. Okay, so going back to it, said, for she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showed herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meted them in every thought. Yeah, because as we begin to evolve in this ministry, man, as we begin to grow and mature, all right, now everything we do is governed by this wisdom that we're learning. Okay, we have a whole new perspective on everything based off this wisdom, man. Okay, keep reading. It says, for the true beginning of her is a desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. So the beginning of this wisdom is a discipline, man. And this is when we start becoming men. You see, we was taught in this society a man was about, how much money you had, okay, like I said, the cars you had, all the different, the amount of women you've been with, the type of women that you've been with, okay? We attach that to manhood. But really, manhood is discipline, man. Okay? But Esau pushed undisciplined niggas as the standard of manhood in our culture, man. Okay? In nigga culture. Okay? The more undisciplined, the more unruly you are, he esteemed that as manhood, man. Well, that was off, man. True manhood begins with discipline, because you got to have discipline to really, okay, lead a household, man. Okay? Even as a woman, you got to have discipline, all right, to fulfill your duties in the household, man. Okay, and this is what we're coming back to, man. Okay, now we're moving with a purpose. Now everything we do has a purpose to it, man. We're not just doing anything haphazardly, man. Even when you go back to the laws, all those laws was written for a purpose. That's something that we're understanding too, because we're not saved by the law, but as we rehearse the law in our day to day, and we learn more and more about the law, and we see how society has gotten to this point without the law. Now we're starting to understand the purpose of the law. And that was one of the things that we were supposed to learn in this captivity. Okay? Of course we rehearse the righteous act, and we enjoy, we desire to keep the law to the best of our ability, man. Okay? But above keeping the law, all right, is understanding the purpose of the law, man. We're not just going through the motion with these things anymore. We understand the purpose of these things now. We fully starting to get it. Okay? So going back to discipline, because like I say, this truth, is putting us on the level of nobility, man. Everybody in the world talks about king and I'm a queen, this, and which we didn't have queens in Israel, but everybody's this boss diva and all these high ranking things. All right, the big boss and all these things, okay, but no one is moving, all right, with real purpose. Okay, no one is really going into, all right, the tedious, okay, part of being nobility, man. Because someone that was of a noble household, they will have a very rigorous upbringing. If someone, a prince, okay, had a very rigorous upbringing. A princess, she had a rigorous upbringing. They had the comforts, they had the perks, you know, of being of a noble house. They was born with servants and handmaids, okay, but that individual bringing up, all right, it was rigorous, man. Okay, because it gave them purpose. It would give them purpose from their youth up. Okay, and when you go into a good, someone that's of a true noble household, they had, their parents was, parents of no of discipline, you know, they will bring up, all right, the younger nobles, okay, in a rigorous way, and give them a sense of purpose early, man. Okay, that's one thing that we all, majority of us, we didn't see that coming up. We didn't get that put in us coming up, a sense of purpose like that, man. You know, some got it. I was able to see some things coming up. I was able to see some men, you know, move in a certain way. Grandfathers and certain men that the Lord, put in my life to help rear me up. My father, you know, they all played a part. But as a whole, as a nation, a lot of us just didn't have that, man. All right, the understanding on how to move with a purpose. But now, as we coming to this wisdom, we're moving like that now, man. Okay? Because one thing about it, pleasure is not wrong. Like wine, women, uh, even partying. These things are not wrong. They're not wicked. Okay, but this society teaches us to do those things without any moderation and doing it for no purpose. Like there should be a purpose to a celebration. There should be a purpose, to drinking and even um, with everything we did back in, when we was in our sovereignty, man. Everything we did, everything with a purpose, man. Feast days, all those things had a purpose to it, man. Okay, so let's go here. Let's get Book of Sirach 31, and this Sirach 31 and 27. It says, wine is as good as life to a man. So there's nothing wrong with the drink. Okay, but what did this society do, man? It teaches you to destroy yourself for pleasure. Okay, pleasure has a role. Pleasure has a purpose, man. Okay, as scriptures say back in Sirach 31:27, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunken moderately, man. It's a time, sometimes it's a time to pop bottles for brothers that drink, you know. It is a time to pop, it's a time to pop a bottle every now and then, man. All right? But these things are done with a purpose, man. Like you should already, be in a good atmosphere. Like the drink is really made to enhance an already good atmosphere. Okay? You shouldn't drink when you pissed at your coworker, then you go to drinking. Okay? You you depressed about life and then you just go to drinking. Nah, man. Like the drink is really to enhance, a social atmosphere. Okay? Not it's not you know a it's not pretty much a coping agency. The liquor ain't meant to cope. Okay? Now you got certain situations where in the ancient world they would use it, for when they were finna go do painful things, or or someone that's impoverished or about to die, they would drink it, and kind of get to aid their misery. Okay, but a functioning man, especially a young man that's moving and making moves and achieving things and out moving around, you know, that drink shouldn't be a coping agency, man. Like I say, it's supposed to enhance the atmosphere. It's already, a good atmosphere, man. It's supposed to enhance the good vibes, man. Okay, and that's how we have to move. Cause like as we say, we're becoming kings. Like you should drink with a purpose, man. Okay, not just drinking because you got access to it. Because they got the 12 packs for for $8.99. Okay, at the Kroger. All right, not you should move with a purpose, and this ain't micromanage how brothers drink. You brothers adults, you know how to move. Okay, but just putting a perspective out there of moving with a purpose, man. Okay, some brothers are different. Okay, so let's go from the finish that off. This on Sirach 31:27 says, "Wine is as good as life to a man, if it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. It was made to make men glad. Okay, not to get drunk and you and now you sizing up. Okay, the supervisor in the morning. You on that oil. Okay, but you're drinking yourself into a stupor. Now you're not motivated to do nothing. Nah, that's not what it was meant for, man. Okay, everything has a purpose, man. All right, let's go from there. Cause even dealing, with women, okay, like women supposed to come with a purpose, man. Okay, like of course because you go here, it's deeper than looks. All right, we're gonna balance these things out. All right, let's go here to Sirach. Because a man, you don't want no, you don't want no wildebeest. You know, you don't want no woman, all right, look like Ben Wallace, okay, with his braids down, okay, all right. You don't want no, Big Shirley, like nah, okay. You won't. All right, let's read this. Sirach 36 and 22. It says the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance of a man. All right. It says the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. Yeah, man, because you know you enjoy seeing your woman getting dressed up, getting her hair nice, and putting on something nice. Okay, that even just that visual, okay, that cheers a man up. Okay, but that woman is supposed to be a purpose behind that visual, man. But this society just taught the women to dress up with no purpose, with no skill set, man. Like, nah. And that's another thing too. Like, as a man, when you get over that lust demon, okay, when you can't just control your lust and you start looking, you know, at everything with wisdom, okay. Now the way you value women is different, okay. Hold on. Oh boy. Here you go with this.
This holiday season, recharge with the PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends November 30th.
Yeah, so lock it. I don't know what it, shit like I don't know, man. Phone just pop ups, flip the screen, just go crazy sometimes. You know, going back to it, as a man, you know, like I say, when you, because one of the biggest strongholds that um that a man has is being weak for lust. Because you see those visuals and you get weak, and then you start to, trim your way to seek love. You start to, pretty much alter who you are, because of lust. Okay, and this is what this society has bred. Men altering their way and going out there, going above and beyond out their way, just based on love, on lust. We all went through them phases, man. Still, some brothers still got, but we all went through them phases, and what they did, they removed us out our purpose, pursuing things that didn't come with a purpose, man. Okay, but now, as we mature in the faith and you look at things through wisdom, the way you value women is completely different, man. Completely different. Now, hey, she got to come with a purpose, man. If she, it defeat the point. And this is why our forefathers, would tell us these things, man. Okay? Like, nah, man, everything got to have a purpose, man. Ain't no just doing something, See, this that Americans that like, you know everything is about what I like this and I like him, I like her. No, they like shit, man. What is the purpose? What can you do? You know, as a man and a woman. See, these women just trying to get these men to take these on take them on these expensive date. Okay, no man, you need a coffee date is good because you can interview. It's the interview. Okay, you pick each other brain. You don't need no live band in the background. Or you don't need to be cutting no steak. Or you need to sip this coffee and answer questions. You know if you still out there, that I'm just giving perspective. Y'all move how y'all want to move. I'm just giving a perspective. But this is Sirach 18 and 30. It says, "Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thy appetites, man." Okay? And restraint. That's another attribute of a man that's maturing when they have restraint. Okay? Even a woman that can show restraint, it shows a woman that's maturing, because that's more valuable, okay, than anything is restraint. Okay? When a woman can see, when a woman can turn down these men with all this money, throwing all these, dreams, and throwing all these, sales pitch at her. Okay, let me take you here. Let me do this. Let me put you there. Okay, and you know what it's about. That show real maturity. When we can show restraint. When the woman is pretty much giving away, but okay, well this really won't serve me no purpose. As a man, you look at her, okay, she alright, she cool, she's sexually attractive, but you see, okay, this wouldn't be a good purpose. you know, this I will go backwards. Like I'm hearing her talk. This I will go backwards. Like this wouldn't serve me no purpose, man. And that's how we being developed to move with a purpose, man. Okay, so keep going. It says go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thy appetites. Okay, and so the scriptures give us the balance. Yeah, a beautiful woman, it cheered up a countenance. Okay, but if it's just based off lust, okay, if it's just based off lust, man, then that defeat the purpose, man. You see, all this extra, man. You see, and this is how we're learning to move in this ministry, man. Okay, let's go from there. Let's get Romans. All right, it's the book of Romans, chapter 12. All right, this is Romans 12 and 1. And it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present yourselves, all right, that you present, all right, so like Romans 12 and 1 says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. See, now we're starting to understand the purpose and the will and the intent of the Heavenly Father. See, once we start to understand that purpose, everything else starts to fall in place, man. Once we start to understand the intent of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, because right now, as the servants of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, it's about edification, man. The Lord gave us all the resources we need to teach this word, man, to bring this word out, this sound doctrine, man. Okay? He gave us everything we need to do that. And that's why when you go in Romans 14, because right now it's about edification. Okay? As we have this wisdom, our mindset should be daily, like Elder Apostle Gabar, all right, uh, uh, his channel name, all right, his YouTube handle, Daily Edification. That should be our mindset, man. Okay, because what are we doing? We're not only, as we on our purpose, we're breaking down, all right, the purpose of those that are listening. So now everybody's starting to understand their purpose. Okay, as Israelite men, all right, Israelite women, now everyone is beginning to understand their purpose in this thing. Okay, so we know, all right, that our purpose as teachers, man, is to edify. Okay, that's why you get Romans 14 and 19. It said, let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and things wherewith one may edify another. Okay, one may edify another. So it says, let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace. Because when we teach these lessons and we go into these epistles, you got epistles where we prophesy, go into current events, we break down, go into history, go into different things. And then you have the lessons that deal with character building, man. Okay, or practical, practical wisdom from the scriptures, man. All right, and we teach these things to create peace. Applying this wisdom creates peace in your situation, man. Even the things that we go to a lot of times, if we apply wisdom, okay, they'll eliminate chaos, man. Wisdom eliminates chaos. Okay, when you go into it wisdom eliminates chaos, man. Okay, when it's applied. All right, and then you might have something new come up, but that's the Lord. That means we're training. Okay, when we apply this wisdom and we eliminate this uh, chaos in this and not in this certain part of our life, then something else might happen. And guess what? We gotta apply another set of wisdom to eliminate that. And the Lord is training us to utilize wisdom to move with a purpose, man. Everything, even the way we eat, it should be with a purpose, man. You know, like of course, and as I said, these suggestions, I know you can do the best you can in Babylon. Ultimately, that's the that's just the advice on that. You know, but hey, it's good to eat. Even eat with a purpose, man. Okay, not just to be eating because it's access. Because America got access, man. You still get $5, fast food meals. You still get, go the wing buffet. You can indulge, man. Okay? But the scriptures even tell us, all right, let me finish this. It says, let us therefore follow after these things which make for peace and things wherewith one may edify another, the building up. It's all about building up the body. That's the main purpose that we have, all right, as Israelite men, and everything else falls in order. Then we deal with all our other purposes after that, man. Okay? But in the order to do these things, we want to operate as our optimal self, as we went into that word optimal the other day. Okay, but in everything we do, we want to move in wisdom, like you know, move with a purpose, man. Like our whole day should have some type of purpose to it, man. Even rest and relaxation, like we should be doing that. Hey, everything got a purpose, man. Okay, these children can be careless, man. Like, nah, we're becoming adults, man. We gotta move with a purpose. Okay? Well, let's go here. What's that? Oh yes, Rock 18. This is Rock 30 and 24. Um, no, this is Rock 30 and 25. It says a cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. Okay, a cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. All right. So even the way that we eat, we should start, you know, doing that with a purpose, man, according to our ability. But in everything we do, every facet of life, we should be moving with a purpose, man. We're not just doing things, just be doing things, man. Okay. Nah, man. We're going back into being of nobility. Okay. It's all about moving, with a purpose, man. Okay. Everything that we do should have some type of purpose and reasoning behind it. All right. That's an embetterment for our situation, man. And the situation of others, man, the body. Okay. Our families, ourselves, you know. So, yeah, this is something I want to put out there, Lord will, you brothers. All right. And, you sisters will edify once again and give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, and hopefully, shalom.